Happy Wednesday, everybody. Uncle Mike here. If you are a realtor or a home inspector, I want to share something that I hope isn't common, but you might come across it, and I want to give you a little insight on this. These rust marks, hopefully you can see that. Coming through the stucco are these rust marks, and we had a home inspector put down, to the best of his knowledge, what he thought were rusted screws coming through the stucco. On a one-story home, you don't have screws throughout the stucco. The stucco goes right over the block. So it became a mystery to me, and I wanted to figure out what was causing these rust spots. And so the only thing I can think of, and if you've ever come across this and you have an opinion on this, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it. But I believe a rusty cement mixer was used to mix up this stucco, and pieces of rust, pieces of metal of the cement mixer mixed in with the stucco itself. And so what happens is, over time, those rusty pieces of metal are going to react, and they're going to bleed. They're going to bleed through to the paint. And so a lot of people just want to paint over it. The builder's going to say it's not our fault. They're going to say it's not a warranty item because to them it's related to settlement. Just like, your typical, you've got your stucco cracks that you want to keep up with. But it's going to keep happening. And so the only thing you can do is you've got to dig into the stucco and dig out whatever is in there, because painting over it's not going to solve it. This homeowner here, the builder came back about a year ago and repainted this whole side of the house. This whole side of the house got repainted because there were just too many of these rust spots. And so I'm taking my putty knife here, and I'm just gouging out, I don't know, just the surface wherever I can find, that piece of rusty metal. And then I'm patching it with my stucco patch. You can get this at Lowe's, Home Depot. It's pretty easy. And I'm just going right over top of it. So, problem is, home inspectors, a lot of them, they learn out of a book. They're taught the basics just so that they can get their certification, so they can go become a home inspector. Not all of them have a construction background. And so I've built these homes. I've worked for the builders, and I kind of know how these production homes are built. And so my conclusion, my opinion is, it was a rusty cement mixer mixing up the stucco. Some pieces of metal got mixed in with the stucco and created this problem. So I'm assuming this is going to be throughout this community, wherever this stucco contractor was employed. But if you run into this problem, this will give you a little bit of insight. It is not screws, it is not rusty nails that are showing through. In this case, it could happen like on a two-story home. Usually the second floor is frame, and you have to use wire lath that is nailed or a lot of times stapled. And in that situation, it could be. But this inspector, he had to document it to the best of his ability, and that's what he put on the list. And so, of course, the buyers wanted it resolved, and so here we are, trying to resolve it. And if it shows back up, it could be, I won't get all of them. So this is going to be an ongoing thing for this, unfortunately, for this home. But at least now, if you're out there, this will give you some background on this situation. So.